Snacking is not necessarily bad when you're trying to lose weight. It really depends what you're snacking on. The problem is many people when they snack on high calorie, not very filling, but very delicious foods like sweet things, for example, chocolate, cookies, ice cream, or salty, fatty, crunchy foods like chips or fries. And it's very easy to overeat on your calorie intake when you're eating those type of foods. But in the same time, you can snack at things that are gonna satisfy your cravings for sweet tooth or salty, crunchy, fatty type of cravings. And in the same time, you're gonna be able to lose weight. So that's what I'm gonna show you in this video. When I'm looking at snacks, I'm looking at snacks that is gonna satisfy my sweet tooth, my salty, fatty, crunchy type of craving. They are filling, low in calories, and they are easy and quick to make because I don't have time and energy to cook. So this is like cooking challenge. So I'm not gonna show you necessarily recipes, but I'm gonna give you some concepts of how you can eat to satisfy your craving and not go over your calorie intake so you can lose weight. Let's go over some healthy sweet tooth type of snack alternatives. For example, what I like to do is have a Greek yogurt, put Greek yogurt to the bowl and added some berries like raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, or strawberries, and maybe add a little bit of honey, mix that together, and it's a healthy, delicious feeling snack. You can also add a protein powder to your Greek yogurt, or maybe a little bit of a crunchy protein bar, and that's gonna give you that sweetness and crunchiness in your snack, and it's very filling and high in calories. So that's one option. Another option is just increase your fruit intake. For example, you can get a fruit salad, like some of the grocery stores, they sell already chopped different fruits in a bowl and you can eat them. And personally, I like to eat fruits that are very hydrating, like melon, watermelon, pineapples, because they are sweet and they are very filling because they are very hydrating. You can also chop many different fruits into a bowl that you like for example, apples, grapes, oranges, strawberries, and that's gonna give you that satisfaction of sweetness. They are also high in vitamins, minerals, and they are very hydrating. They are high in fiber, and they're gonna give you that sweetness, satisfaction of sweetness. But they are very low in calories. Another snack option, you can chop apples, put a little bit of cinnamon on it or stevia, and eat them like that. They are very tasty, easy and quick to make, and very low in calories. If you want to get a little bit of crunchy to it, you can put like almond butter or peanut butter on it, and that's a great snack as well. Some people also like to bake them, bake the apples in the oven, and then put a little bit of a cinnamon or stevia, and that's another snack alternative to satisfy your sweet tooth. Next option, you can get like a 0 calories jello, put some fruits to it, put to the fridge overnight, and then you have a nice, tasty, low calorie meal with like the jello and the fruits inside. Like for example, you can put strawberry inside or bananas or kiwi, whatever you like. Maybe a little bit of a whipped cream on top, and that's another healthy alternative. You can also get rice cakes and put like a 0 calorie jam on top, and that's another crunchy sweet snack that is low in calories. For salty, crunchy, and fatty foods, what I like to do is bake sweet potatoes, put a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, and maybe dip them in the hummus or cottage cheese. And that's a healthy, crunchy, fatty, salty type of a meal, but it's much lower in calories comparing to chips. You can also get rice cakes and put a little bit of almond butter on top of the rice cake. That's gonna give you that crunchiness and saltiness flavor, but again, it's much lower in calories comparing to like fries. You can also make popcorn, which is high in volume, low in calories, high in fiber. That's a very low calorie meal. You can also get a bunch of vegetables and dip them into like cottage cheese or hummus. You can make a French toast where you're getting a low calorie bread, dip them into egg whites or even a whole egg, and that's a high protein, low calorie dense type of a meal. You can make a panini sandwich where you're getting a toast, put some vegetables to it, maybe turkey, maybe a little bit of cheese, toast them on both sides, and that's gonna give you that salty, crunchy, fatty little bit of flavor. You can also get sushi, which is, you know, much healthier option comparing to a pizza or burgers. You can also make a lower calorie burger as well. Like if you're getting a leaner portion of meat, maybe not putting a mayo to it or a bunch of extra sauces, just more vegetables and lower calorie bun. That's a nice, tasty, high protein, satisfying meal as well. So my point is that you can still eat foods that gonna satisfy your cravings. Maybe they're not gonna be like 100% satisfying, right? Like for example, ice cream, but you can still make a high protein ice cream snack that is much lower in calories, but it's still gonna give you that satisfaction. Maybe it's gonna be not 100% satisfying, but at least 80% satisfying, and that's gonna help you with weight loss, so you're not feeling like you have to deprive yourself from all those foods. And the thing is, I don't know about you, but the less you eating those junk, highly processed foods like fries, chips, pizza, the less you're gonna be craving them. And the weight loss is about lifestyle. Yes, it's not just wanna you don't wanna just lose weight and then gain it all the way back on. You wanna create a lifestyle that's gonna allow you to lose weight and keep the weight off for a long time. So you wanna develop a way of eating that you enjoy, but in the same time allows you to maintain a healthy body weight. And you can do that by doing a little bit of research. There's tons of recipes that you can find online, but you just have to put effort to it. And like again, you can still eat tasty, delicious, satisfying meals without necessarily going over your calories. So I hope that was helpful. I just want to give you some concepts and ideas that you don't have to deprive yourself from tasty foods. You don't have to necessarily eat just boring bland foods. You can eat in a way that is filling, satisfying, but gonna help you to eat in a certain amount of calories that's gonna allow you to maintain a lower body fat percentage. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one.